welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now unfortunately I do not have a pick of the week this week. However, I do have a Fast Five and then a very good WonderCon announcement at the end of the show. So tune in and listen to what that announcement might be. So let's move on to the Fast Five. No title card necessary. But starting off, we have Avengers versus the New Ultimates #2. Now in this issue we have Nick Fury gathering the troops and calling in some favors, trying to get Punisher on the team, trying to get Blade on the team, and offering them things only he, Nick Fury, can offer them. For the Punisher, he says, I'll let you go on a killing spree, 72 hours in this prison here, using whatever weapons at your disposal. And then for Blade, he offers up the vampire who bit his mother on a plate, and both Castle and Blade, they go, okay, we're in. And then you already have Rodney as War Machine on the payroll, and then you also have Hawkeye as well. So there is a faction who are selling superhuman arm dealers, and they're pretty much giving away the secrets of New Ultimates and the superhuman power community, whatever. And so it's up to Nick Fury to find out who they're trying to sell to and where they originate from. Well, upon an ambush, they've realized that they're actually going up against Tyrone Cash, who is the first Hulk who was experimented on, and before they kill him, after they bring him under control, he gives up Carol Danvers as the name of a person who's been leaking information for years on the black market, and now that they know, she's going to come after them with the New Ultimates. So now they're going to start clashing. We get to see, though, why they're going to start clashing. It was a good issue nonetheless. Beautiful Lanil Yu art, and also Steven Segovia as well. Very, very good issue. I highly recommend it. Next up from Marvel, we have Hulk number 30.1, whatever. This is by Jeff Parker, Gable Hardman, and Tom Palmer. Basically, it's Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk, being hunted by a new Thunderbolt Ross as of, it's Ross's predecessor. It's Reggie Fortian. Apparently, he was serving under Thunderbolt Ross and was just very angry when the Red Hulk killed Ross. And so now he is in Ross's old position. And instead of holding back like Ross did with Banner because of the Betty situation, he's going all out trying to kill the Hulk. Lets him even know, I'm going to be hunting you, so you better be running away. And Ross can't help but be impressed that this kid is younger, has Vin and Vinegar, and apparently the weapons at his disposal, including his old Redeemer armor. And Ross is infiltrated with nanites that first, really give him a bad headache, but now because of the nanites are in his system, 14 can track him, and so therefore Red Hulk can't go back to the base because then, that gives everyone away. So it was a very good issue. Hulk is still remaining fun, and I'm really liking it. It hasn't proven me wrong yet. Next up from DC, we have Rebels number 26. Now, Stormdaughter was killed, just one whack, by Lobo last issue, and Smite and Starro are really trying to think of how they can keep Lobo away while they keep experimenting on the Caesarians. They don't want him to find out yet, but after asking Virl Dox for his opinion, Virl taunts him with the only creature that can kill Lobo is Lobo, so you guys are fucked. And then they put the star back on his face because he won't shut up. And because of it, that ignites an idea in Smite. Smite goes, well, why don't we have all these Caesarians activated? We implant the memories of what Lobo is all about and how he killed his own people, and then we get a little backstory of how he killed his own people. If you slice them and blood drops, then they can heal themselves. If you strangle them, that's how you kill them. But anyway, Starro is kind of enraged with Smite. He doesn't want to give away the plan yet, and Smite actually, challenges Starro and thinks he's a coward, and so before the Caesarians can get ready, he goes up to fight Lobo. So it was a very action-packed issue, and it looks like things aren't good on the home front as well. So Rebels, even though it's going to be canceled soon, unfortunately, it's going out on top if it continues with issues like this, that's for sure. Next up from Marvel, we have 5 Ronin number 3. Now this is a Punisher issue, and again, look at that gorgeous David Asia cover. The last two, Wolverine and the Hulk, they were okay, but the Punisher really is what got me. We have Akagi, who is a samurai coming back from a Korean war. For 3 years he's been away, so when he finally gets to see his land and his family, his land is being tended by someone else, and his house is nowhere to be seen. Apparently while he was gone, people were invading, and instead of being taken and shamed, his wife and son killed themselves. They bound their feet, and they killed themselves. It was just a tradition that they did back then. But because of it, now he's going to go hunt down the people, those bastards who did all this while he was gone, in classical Punisher fashion. And this, because of the art, Lawrence Campbell's art on this is really, I think, just struck that Punisher chord. And yeah, Peter Milligan, you know, he does a fine job as well, but it was the art and the gloominess and the seriousness that is the Punisher. And I think it was really interpreted well in feudal Japan like this. So of all the Ronin, 5 Ronin stories so far, I mean, we still have Psylocke and Deadpool. This is my favorite, hands down. And finally this week from Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man 656. Now, Spidey is going and fighting crime without his spider sense. It was see last issue, as the editors would suggest. And he's going up against Massacre. He's been dubbed the Walking Massacre. It's a bomber. He doesn't care about human life. And you get his backstory of he was happy, he had a wife, he was successful on Wall Street, but then, you know, he gave bad advice to someone and they tried to kill him, killed the wife, and you know, a big shard went into his head instead, so now he's getting revenge ever since. So, in a hostage situation, usually Spidey can dodge the bullets, you know, find out where to place the webbing, but he can't, and he actually gets shot. It's a through and through, but still enough to go visit the night nurse. But before he lets Massacre gets away, he puts a spider tracker on him, and he forgets that he needed Spidey sense to follow it, so it's kind of useless. He's not really thinking. But being shot through and through, it kind of made him realize, well, since I don't have my spider sense anymore to help me out, I need to make a new suit. And so he does. It's bulletproof, and the webbing is magnetic. So when he, you know, puts it on the people who are planted with bomb vests, the charges don't go off because there's no radio signals or what have you. That's how he takes down Massacre, but he saves him, and Jonah Jameson wants him dead. Like, as mayor, his new policy is no more death, you're gonna die, no more, you know, taking prisoners. So when he sees that Spider-Man helps the bad guy, it kind of, his plans go to shit. But anyway, it was a good issue. Marcos Martin's art in this is just gorgeous. And so that's one of the main pulls that really made me appreciate this. Yes, it's $4, but it's well worth it with all this material. Well, comic book fans, that does it this week for Cammy's Comic Corner. If you want more Cammy's Comic Corner goodness, head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. From there, you can check out the book of the month, the other weekly reviews, and the weekly audio show, Geeky Talkie. Also, I will be attending WonderCon in April, and go to the site if you want to help donate. Any donations of $20 or more gets you a nice little prize pack, and believe me, those are not to be dismissed. Very good prize packs I give away. And speaking of WonderCon, the creative team of World War Kaiju, an upcoming graphic novel, is going to be there. We have Josh Finney, Kat Rocha, and Patrick McAvoy. And they have a cool little fundraiser going on. They are going to be giving away little art cards featuring one of the monsters, Modrah, and for $1, you can get this art card. And the proceeds will be going to Doctors Without Borders and for the relief efforts in Japan. So it's a great cause. You can stop by their tables at SP72 or SP53 if you are attending WonderCon. And then if you want any more information on how you can help out, you can check out their website at glitchwork.wordpress.com. So that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. I'll be back next week as usual. You can't get rid of me that easily. So this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I've been your host, Cammy. Now I'm going to go find a pick for next week. No, I can't do that. I can't travel through time. I'd like to, though.